So, this is my favorite down jacket I've ever owned. A down jacket that I've had for over 9 years and put through absolute hell, and unfortunately, I recently destroyed it. Well, technically, I started destroying it about 9 years ago. Let me explain. Negligence, my friends. The word is negligence. So recently I was sorting through a bunch of my gear, doing a gear purge, my annual gear purge, figuring out what I want to keep, what I want to get rid of, either donate or sell, repair some of my gear items so I can make sure they last a little bit longer. And while I was going through everything, I stumbled upon this old guy, my favorite down jacket that I've had for the past 9 years, the Mount Hardwear Ghost Whisperer. Me and this guy have been through hell together. I've used this more in the past 9 years on my adventures, both on and off trail, more than any other piece of gear. And I was thinking, you know what? It's been a while since I've actually worn this. Why don't I give it a little TLC? Why don't I mend up some holes, patch some little tears in it, and finally wash it after 9 years? I know, gross, but negligence, right? You see, the thing with outdoor gear is most of us have our favorite gear, and we consistently take it into the backcountry, and we depend on it to perform, to keep us warm, to keep us comfortable, to help us get to the end of the trail and reach our goals. And then when we come home after our trip, most of us, myself included, take it, we put it back on the shelf, we throw it into a closet, stuff it into a box, and we kind of forget about it until our next trip. Over the past handful of years, I've tried to be better about taking care of my gear when I come back from a trip, properly drying out my tents and my packs, washing whatever that I can to get the dirt off and the grime off, actually cleaning my utensils and my cookware, something I didn't do for a long time, but something I am terrible at. And I feel like most people are pretty bad at is washing my down products, both my quilts and my jackets. Well, like I said, I decided to finally give this the old treatment and wash it. I used the Nix Wax down wash that I've used for years, the old tennis ball trick. If you guys don't know how to properly wash down and you want to get a little more information on that and the process that I use, I made a video years ago that you guys can check out, but I ran it through the process. I used the down wash, I put it in my bathtub, I got all this nasty grime and dirt and grease and stuff that's been in it for the past 9 years. I put it in the dryer with my tennis balls. It got completely dry and it did not return the loft to it. No puff, it stayed flat. So I did it again. I washed it again, went through the whole process, got even more crap and grime out of it, threw it in the dryer, got it completely dry, and still the jacket refuses to return to its original puff. It's been pretty cold outside, and over the last week and a half, I've actually been wearing this here and there, coming to the office, going outside and shooting videos, and I've actually been freezing in it because at this point, it's just a plastic shell. So sadly, because of my negligence, because I didn't do something as simple as spending 20 minutes 2 or 3 times a year, this piece of gear is now dead. It's destroyed. So sadly, I am finally retiring one of my favorite pieces of gear. Something that treated me well, but because of negligence, I did not treat so well. So good night, sweet prince. So why am I telling you all this? Why am I admitting that I'm an idiot and I didn't wash my stuff? Well, this video is a bit of a PSA to take care of your gear. You know, this down jacket that I've had for 9 years is kind of now worthless. It doesn't do what it did. All the feathers in it are clumped up and they're flat and it has no loft because I simply neglected my gear. I didn't do something as simple as taking 20 minutes, buying a bottle of, I think this stuff's like $14, $12 a bottle, and just washing this here and there to get all that crap out of it. And you might be saying to yourself, 9 years, that's not a bad run for a piece of gear. Right, but being a $300 piece of gear, if I would have just taken the time to wash it here and there, maybe even once a year, I probably could have got another 9 years out of this. So just a little PSA to take care of your stuff. Wash your down. Right now is winter. Most of us aren't out adventuring and doing stuff in the cold, so now's a great time to go grab some down wash, whether it's Nix Wax or whatever other product that you can find at your local outfitter. Get something as simple as some tennis balls from Walmart and just wash your down products. Go grab your quilt, grab your favorite jacket, and give some life back to it so it lasts you as long as it possibly can. All right, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope you're taking care of each other. I love you. And as always, thanks for watching.